Caribbean Chronicles by Liesel, St. Kitts in 5 hours, Fortress, Volcano, and Scenic Island Drive. This is all about my half-day tour of St. Kitts from Royal St. Kitts. On the 30th of December, I had decided I wanted to see what else the island had to offer outside of going for walks downtown, walking around by myself, or doing a hike up Mount Liamuiga. And the island tour is a good way to see important spots or sites across the island. I had talked to the receptionist at my hotel, and we went through different itineraries, different guides, and ended up with Dion. I can highly recommend him. I had a great experience with him, so I'm going to get into it and let you understand what you can do if you decided to do a full day or a half day tour through the island. For me, it was departing from Royal St. Kitts, and immediately we started to learn about Frigate Bay, about Basseterre, the historic capital of the island, and then we made our way through downtown, all the way heading towards different villages where we learned about the influence and the historical background of the Carib Indians, and then all the way down to Romney Manor and the Old Road Rum, where I did a bit of rum tasting. And at the Romney Manor you have this batik, so you can go in there. I just walked a little bit around and we started to make our way through the countryside drive, passing different villages and then getting to Brimstone Hill Fortress, which gives you an amazing view of the island and the surrounding islands. After that, we headed off towards the Black Rocks area, where we had a magnificent view of the volcanic cliffs as well as Mount Liamuiga in the setting sun. It was beautiful. We passed villages like Sandy Point, Dieppe Bay, and learned a lot about this. One thing I would say is maybe be careful with your timing and decide where you want to see the setting sun. We saw it with Mount Liamuiga in the background, and that was amazing. If your aim is to see it at Timothy Hill, then you might want to, speed up on a few things, because when we got to Timothy Hill, the sun had already set. But the cool thing is I was staying quite close to Timothy Hill, so I went back to see what Timothy Hill had to offer. If you'd like to know more about that, click on the link on the right side of the screen. For the tour itself, Dion was so knowledgeable, and I enjoyed it so much that I want to share parts of his experience with you. And hopefully, if you are visiting St. Kitts, you look for Dion. I'll be dropping his contact at the end of the video. So come along, let's check this experience out. And tour with Dion, who is a taxi driver and a tour guide from St. Kitts. So we're gonna see quite a couple of stops, and he's gonna take us through. And I've got Rhonda in the back. Woohoo! Let's go check out St. Kitts.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I begin my tour now.
Okay.
Amerindian is the first inhabitant of the island. These were South American Indians, migrated from South America, come up the chain of the Caribbean. They were called the Carib Indians. They used to call the island Liamuiga, which means fertile land, good soil, as we will say. But history have it, Christopher Columbus discovered the island in 1493 on his second voyage. St. Kitts was the first Caribbean island he discovered in the Caribbean. He changed the name from Liamuiga to St. Christopher, named it after himself. Christopher Columbus, St. Christopher. The British came here in 1623, went back to England, came back in 1624 and settled the island. The French also came in 1625. Once again, St. Kitts was the first Caribbean island. The British and the French settled on first in the Caribbean. That's why St. Kitts is called the mother colony of the Caribbean. St. Kitts, we are 68 square miles, have a population of about 40,000 people. 68 square miles, a population of about 40,000 people. Our sister island Nevis, 36 square miles, have a population of about 12,000 people. St. Kitts and Nevis became independent the 19th of September 1983. We are the two smallest nations in the world to ever have independence, St. Kitts and Nevis. We get our independence from Great Britain. It once used to be St. Kitts, Nevis and Anguilla. Anguilla now seceded, so now it's St. Kitts and Nevis. So we just live in Frigate Bay. It is called Frigate Bay because before it was developed in 1976, they used to have a lot of frigate birds living in that area. That's why it's called Frigate Bay, because of the frigate birds.
Is there anything special about the frigate beds? Because I don't know them.
The frigate birds, they can fly almost all day non-stop.
Oh.
And they don't land on the ground. They land on the cliffside. The side of the hill in trees.
Okay.
Main food is fish.
Okay.
Or mostly see them by the seaside.
By the seaside. Okay.
Yes. Some folks having some coconut water.
Maybe good.
Yes. All natural. You can see our airport from a distance.
Yes.
Robert Loyal Bradshaw International Airport. And there's a solar farm up there. And there's one here also. In the airport, they run off a solar farm.
Oh.
Like we are trying to have geothermal energy.
Okay.
As we'll be out of Nevis. Working on some money to get the money to fund the plant for the geothermal energy. They said it's going to be powerful enough so it can run other neighboring islands.
Oh, okay.
We once used to try to do geothermal energy that's from garbage. But they said we'd run a survey. They said we don't have enough garbage to maintain the plant all year round. So we'll have to import garbage. So who will want to import garbage? So we had to finish away with it. We had to try other idea instead of
Okay.
the garbage. So this building to the left of us, Honorable Sir Kedward Venner building, it's a bank. Name of the former governor of the bank, Honorable Sir Kedward Venner. It's the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the bank that controls the money that we use, the Eastern Caribbean currency. 2.7 to the US dollar. Does not go up or down to the US dollar. Since 1976, our money been pegged to the US dollar. Islands that use the Eastern Caribbean currency are St. Kitts, Nevis, Antigua, Barbuda, Grenada, St. Lucia, Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Montserrat and Anguilla. Those are the islands that use the Eastern Caribbean currency. The EC money, we call it here. And that's the flag painted on the wall there. The green is for the green fertile land. The yellow is for the all year round golden sunshine. The black is for our black heritage. The red is for the blood that our forefathers shed. The two white stars is for hope and liberty.
Okay.
That's our sister island, Nevis, over there. The clouds over it, our sister island, Nevis. Let's put Zante in front of us there in the duty free shops. Restaurant. Put Zante. It's about 25 acres of land. So we are now heading into Basseterre. This is part of Basseterre. Basseterre, it's the capital of St. Kitts. It's a French word which means lowland in English. The island was once divided into three. The British in the middle of the island, the French at both ends, the north and the south. So we are presently in the south of the island. So Basseterre in French, lowland in English. The northern part is called Capistier in French, island in English. The Pelican Shopping Mall, a small mall, nothing compared to the King of Prussia Mall or Mall of America. Takes you straight out into Port Zante where you get the duty free shops.
Yeah, you can get in through here, but you can. Yeah, you could enter through it.
Yes, you can get in through here. Old Treasury building now uses a small little museum. Over 100 years old.
Okay.
Was built in 1894. now used as a small museum. They're doing some repair on it presently.
So it's not open?
No, it's not open.
Okay,
So
yeah, because
they
I've been
have it
seeing
already.
National Museum, but I didn't know if it
Yes,
was
it's
open.
not open.
Okay.
This clock was erected from the Piccadilly Circus in London and was brought here to commemorate the late great Thomas Berkeley. He was a planter legislator. Berkeley died in 1881. The clock was put here in 1883.
Okay.
3 clocks in the Piccadilly Circus. They erected this one. They erected this one and brought it here to St. Kitts.
Okay.
See, they still have the old English phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to shift the name. This is our police station. And
Okay.
it was built in 1840. And if somebody tell you you're going to 1840,
Ah,
You
they
know
mean they're
where
going to
you're
the
going.
police station. Okay.
really, well,
This particular one.
yes. And if I have to go to where was our Grand Hotel. Going to the Grand Hotel. The prison.
I'm like,
Just
what?
kidding when I say Grand Hotel.
I'm like, what? I'm confused.
Yes.
Why is the
So
hotel
when
in
they
the
say
prison?
They tell you
Okay.
1840
Yeah.
is the prison you're going to.
Okay. So apart from tourism, what is the major occupation of people in St. Kitts?
A lot of people more or less, a lot of people after tourism, like in the tourism industry,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, they have the private sectors. A few folks do farming, which I
Okay.
don't think we do enough farming here.
Okay.
We need to do it on a more larger scale. Because farming is a lot of work to control the weed.
Yeah.
So this way you go across.
What about the fishing industry?
Yes, you have folks who go out fishing, but it's also not on a big scale.
Okay.
But we catch all kind of fish here. Name it, we have it here. We catch the fights, snapper, groupers, mahi, dolphins.
You eat dolphins?
Lobsters, mahi dolphin.
Ah,
It's a
okay.
special fish.
Oh, okay.
Mahi dolphin.
Oh.
Not exactly the dolphin that's
Oh my
swim
God.
with you.
Oh my God, I don't think you want to say that.
Yes.
Mm.
This is the omnibus terminal, HOHA, with the green number plates.
Okay.
PPA, PB private vehicles.
Ah.
TTA taxis,
Okay.
RRA rental,
Ah.
GT guided tours, G government vehicles. The A and the B is because they run out of numbers, so they
Okay.
add a letter.
A letter to.
Yes,
to-
before
okay.
time all used to have P. Everything used to be P or H, the higher buses.
Okay.
Now, this is the ferry terminal where we catch the ferry to go to our sister island Nevis.
Ah, this one is it?
Yes, it
Okay.
takes a ferry about 45 minutes. The small one takes about a half an hour from town to town. Basseterre, the capital of St. Kitts, to Charleston, the capital of Nevis. 11 miles between town. The closest point is only 2 miles between St. Kitts and Nevis. This is the market here to the right,
okay.
the farmers market.
Farmers market.
Mainly weekends you find more going on at
More
the
stuff
farmers
there.
market.
Okay.
So to go to our sister island Nevis, it takes about it's $20 round trip. It's about $20 round trip to go to a sister island. The other day somebody was telling me they raised the fee. I'm not too sure. But
Yeah,
I know you
17 I
normally
think is one
used
way
to be
now.
$20 one way go, $20 back, but the nearest point. No, it's $20 round trip used to be, but now the nearest point used to be $20 one way.
Okay.
Nearest point. It's about 5 to 10 minutes. Take you across to Nevis.
That's from Reggae Beach, right?
Yes, yes. But the only problem it costs you if you don't have a chance, costs you to get there.
Okay.
Also. So this area is called Irish Town. It is called Irish Town because after emancipation, the free slave didn't want to go back out to the sugar plantation to work. So the farmers had to hire some indentured servants, some Irish men, to work on the sugar plantation. They work on a contract. When the contract finished, they settle in this area. That's why it's called Irish Town. A few of them left a few kids here. That's why some of us have Irish titles.
Irish what?
Titles
Titles.
to your
okay.
name.
Ah. Okay.
But it was hard work. A lot of them had like their hand blistered, centipede bite. They end up getting, I think it was dengue, yellow fever,
Oh,
mosquito
really?
bite. Yes, it wasn't easy. To the left here, this is the War Memorial, the center. Every year, 11th of November, we have a ceremony here for the people. The area of St. Kitts now, more the Frigate Bay.
Ah, so this was more like the main place people
Yes,
used to
a lot
like
of
to
the
stay.
merchants and so used to live.
And this is the view.
Yes.
Ah, Palm Court the
This is
view. So
Palm
this is
Court.
where she
Yes.
wants to come. Oh, I don't know if I told you.
Yes, Palm
Okay.
Court. A lot of folks come here from the ship also, spend the day, have a lovely infinity pool. You can have lunch there, dinner. People have parties, weddings also.
There will be New Year dinner there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Palm Court. To the right of us here, this is an old colonial house, over 150 years old. The governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank once used to live here, Mr. Dwight Fenner. He retired now, but he also passed just after he retired, a few months after he
Oh,
passed.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
So now they did some repair on it, and they had a for sale sign a few months ago. I don't know if they get it sell, but if not, we can put together, have a vacation.
Yes, exactly. Let's try.
I have 50 cents to throw in.
Okay, thank you. That's going to make a lot of a difference. It's 50 well-meant cents. Oh, wow. I wonder how much it
Yes,
will
so
be.
he didn't enjoy all his money that
Wow.
he made.
God.
Yes. This is a school here, William Connor Primary School. Ahead of us. School here, we have 22 primary school here in St. Kitts, 22 elementary school, 17 is owned by the government, 5 private. We also have 7 high schools here.
Okay.
Because school here from the age 5 up to 12 elementary school, high school from 12 up to 16 or more. You can't stop from school until you're 16 years of age. That's your right. But you can go on 17, 18, 19. You have no reason not to go to school here. You get your textbooks free, lunch free. But the high school don't want the lunch. They used to provide it in the high school, but everybody playing big. They don't want the lunch. I wish I had it in my time. And some folks who can't afford uniform, the government also provides. There's a little welfare system where you can get your uniforms also. So you have no reason not to go to school here. Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. Holidays, for the Christmas holidays, because of Carnival 3 weeks, Easter 2 weeks, summer 9 weeks.
Wow.
And after we finish school, there's a college to the right of us, the Fitzroy Braille College, where we do our first year and then move on to the University of the West Indies, Barbados, Trinidad, or Jamaica, the mono campus. But some folks go to United States, United Kingdom also, Cuba, all over the world for university. But a lot of folks nowadays do their degree now online.
So you don't have a full-on university here on the island?
A lot of folks do it online.
Okay, interesting.
Them on the cow, the goat, the horse, the dog, the donkey buck, clean their skin.
Why do you have them so many here?
They choose to build the nest in that type of tree, the thorns, with the spikes, with the thorns, to protect themselves from like mongoose.
Okay.
To protect themselves from like mongoose.
Yeah.
They migrated from Florida, Texas.
What did you call this plant?
This we call it kasha.
Kasha.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the kasha
Thing.
or ting, and that's where no. So this is the kasha where the egrets like to build their nests. So you will see a lot of them, like I showed on the other footage, that you see a lot of egrets on it, and they come out at night. And one interesting thing, yeah, it has some.
Like the way Jesus put around his.
Exactly, it looks like the crown made of thorns on top of Jesus's head. So interesting fact about the birds is that the females go out to work, and the male are the one that protecting the nests. And he said he wishes it was that way for human beings. And now we're going to put him on the road and go because he said that. Because that's...
we relax home. Honey, you're not home as yet.
So somebody wants to be an egret for a day, so he don't have to do the work.
This village is called Challengers Village. Challengers. This is the first village after emancipation where the free slave used to live on. Emancipation came about in 1838. That's when all the slaves in the Caribbean were free, in 1838. But the slaves here in St. Kitts were free in 1834. Because of the lot of rebellion they used to have here in St. Kitts, the slaves here were free in 1834. This land was given to the free slave because of the hillside. The farmer need the flat land to plant the sugar cane on. This tree here hanging over the wall.
Which one?
The one with the red pads.
Yeah.
Locally we call it the lipstick tree. Other countries they call it anato.
Okay.
You open the pad and it's like natural lipstick. The Indians used to use them as war paint to paint their faces. But the only problem with the lipstick pad though, you only come in one shade, red. If that's not your shade, too bad. the Indian used to use them as war paint. Some people normally cook with them, not really for the flavor, but for the coloring. Somebody have a nice drawing here.
Yeah.
Of the thing. Because you see the lady there, it's like portraying a story.
Yeah.
Like this one here, like as I told you, in 1624 the British settled the island. In 1625 the French also settled. But in 1626 the Indians that were living here before them, after a while the Indians felt like their freedom was taken away from them. So the Indians decided to ambush the Europeans, the British and the French. But there was an Indian by the name of Barbie who went and informed the Europeans what the Indian had planned for them. So when the Indians assembled in this area here, the British and the French teamed together and ambushed the Indian instead. They had a big massacre here. Normally there's a stream run down here. They said the stream runs several days red with blood. That's why this area is called Bloody Point, our Bloody River. And that's one of the reasons why we don't have any Indians living here in St. Kitts. The few that left fled to the other Caribbean island, like Dominica, still have Indians living in the mountain of Dominica up to today. So those are Indian, their ancestors fled from St. Kitts and live in the mountain of Dominica, and they're still there up to today. Yeah, they are still there in Dominica.
Okay.
And they saying they choose Dominica because like they try other Caribbean island and they decided no one gonna capture them again. So that's why
they
choose, because it's like it's always forested. You know, have 25 they have 365 rivers in Dominica.
Wow.
So this fort, the British built a fort on top of the hill way over yonder there. On your right hand side is Saint Eustatius, and the left hand side is Saba. Those are Dutch islands.
Ah, Saba. Where is Saba?
The one to the left.
Smaller one?
Yes. And Saint Eustatius Peak. When we reach a little closer, you will see
because
almost the same distance. Saint Kitts to Eustatia, Eustatia to Saba. Like
do people live on it?
Yes, people live on both of them.
Yeah, because I know the ferry to St. Martin stopped at these two places before.
Yes.
Okay.
No wrong or right side about genuine batik. But before it was a batik factory, it was once a sugar plantation house. The sugar plantation was once owned by Samuel Jefferson. Samuel Jefferson, he was the great-great-great-grandfather of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The Jefferson's family originated out of England, migrated to St. Kitts. They sold the sugar plantation to the Romney Manor family for 40 barrels of rum in exchange for the sugar plantation, and then migrated to Virginia in the United States, the Jefferson's family. The Jeffersons once used to grow tobacco in Virginia also. Like St. Kitts, we used to produce tobacco, but they said Virginia in the United States was producing a better yield of tobacco than St. Kitts. The Jeffersons family got the tobacco, but it not they was have a better yield of tobacco, but it was much easier to access.
Sorry, is this where you get on the train? The
No.
Scenic train?
No.
Oh, because it's called Railway Bar and Grill.
That's
just
a
the
bar,
name.
yes.
Okay.
And see the 30-inch narrow gauge line? Scenic train normally use, but don't use this side of the island rail. This is we're on the western side.
Okay.
They used more the eastern side.
Okay.
Just the name of the bar.
Oh, okay.
Because it's close to the rail line.
Okay.
Like you see, this is the foxtail palm. See the seed? Some places that make oil
Out of it?
Out of the seed. Some people put on the skin. So this is the ruin of a sugar plantation where the Jefferson's family once used to own.
Okay.
This the aqueduct where the water channel down spin by a wheel to extract the juice, the sugarcane juice. This was the only plantation that didn't have a mill.
Okay.
This one had an aqueduct.
Okay. Oh, because they do rum tasting. I would like to go into. I don't know if do you want to see the Caribbean boutique thing? I do batik. I studied arts, so I know everything about that. I don't mind.
I'm okay.
Huh?
You okay?
If you gotta do it, you do it. But I remember I came on the tour already.
Yeah, so you already saw it. Yeah. So I'm not.
So
I
you
don't.
have some sugarcane, some young sugarcane growing up there. They have to put the thing around it because you'll find animals will eat it down. It's like the grass family. That was the copper pots that they used to use to do the boiling of the sugarcane juice.
Ooh, okay, that one up there.
Yes, the little, the shine big pots there, those pots there. The copper pots that they used to do the boiling of the sugarcane. That's a cotton tree.
Which one? This
The
one?
one no fence around.
In the box.
In the
fence
box.
around,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Wow. So this is a ruin from an old fort, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's
sugar
the
plantation.
yeah, and
This
that's
was a
sugar plantation, and that's the thing where you say
The aqueduct where the water used to channel
No, but
down,
the
spin by a
chimney?
wheel, yes, used to do the boiling of the sugarcane juice.
Okay.
So then jump to find this we call elephant ears. When we were younger going to school, we used to glad when rain come and pick them and use them like umbrellas.
yeah.
And that's the barrels that they used to use, party barrels of rum in exchange for the sugar plantation.
Wow.
Rum
1860.
distillery. They used to have a rum distillery here.
So but you can still do rum tasting, and you can do some stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so if we turn into the batik place, so you can look at you can look around the place, or what is the deal with that one?
To go inside, they charge a fee of $3.
$3. Okay, no, that's fine. I understand, but you can look at the property, or is it they just?
They don't want you to come inside.
No, what I don't understand is, so if I pay the $3, can I walk around the property and look at it? I don't have to necessarily go look at the batik if I don't want to look at. Okay, that's fine. Did I tell you I got a massage yesterday? It was good.
This is the oldest. This is the king of the garden, African salmon tree, over 400 years old.
Wow. Okay, so this is Caribbean Batik. I decided not to go in. I know batik and I'm not really crazy about having someone tell me how to make a batik, because I know how to make a batik. I think it's nice, but it's not worth my time. I'd rather look at the rum and the rum area. That's better for me. Let's go to the rum place. So I'm gonna go see what's in the rum shop quickly, and I wanted to look at all of this. It's probably going to be super expensive, but I still want to check it out. So here you have quick stop. Old Road side of Rum Distillery. Questions? I don't have no questions. Not yet. So look at that. Let me. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. There you go. And there's a beautiful tree in front of me. Let's get that one. It's really nice. Oh my god, that's a nice shot. Oh, there you go. Okay, so these cars come here for 25, which is also not bad. So I think that you can actually even just do that instead of what I did. But and there's information on the rum production. Hi, good afternoon. Hopefully I'm not blue already, but I had a glass of rum, which is always good for my throat. I like the setup, I like the buildings. I mean, there's probably some history in here that is maybe not as pleasant and shiny as getting the rum, but girls were nice. They're closing. That's the aqueduct that was used for the water, which is the only one that had this. And now we can head off and go see the rest of everything. That looks like the remnants of a chapel, that place there. Okay, let's go. So it's the oldest Anglican church in the Eastern Caribbean, and you have the first governor of St. Kitts buried there. You also have Samuel Jefferson's, the great-grandfather of the ones that still have the mill down the road. So that's it. Services are still held here. The structure you see is from the 16th century. Only the roof has been redone. And they have their first cemetery here as well. And so give you a view of that. And we're going to walk back to the car. That's by the way.
1705, the whole island was owned by the French. 1713, the Treaty of Utrecht gave the whole island to the British. A treaty between France and England gave the whole island to the British in 1713. But in 1782, 8,000 Frenchmen came back on the island and took over the whole of St. Kitts once more. There were about 850 British soldiers there at Brimstone Hill. It took the 8,000 Frenchmen over 1 month before they captured Brimstone Hill. They did so by cutting off all food and water supply and medicine going up to Brimstone Hill. So when the British ran out of food, water and medicine, they had to surrender to the French. But the British, they did likewise to the French. So within a year, Brimstone Hill changed hand from the British to the French, back to the British, back to the French. But there was a treaty once more, the Treaty of Versailles, that gave the whole island back to the British. That was in 1783, and that was the last of the French in the island of St. Kitts. The British soldiers actually left the island of St. Kitts in 1853 to 54. This area is called New Guinea. It is called New Guinea because there was a tribe of slaves that came out of the New Guinea coast of Africa, landed in this area, live in this area. That's why it's called New Guinea. And these were some of the masons that used to do a lot of the stoneworks at Brimstone Hill. So Fort George is on the top of the fort. There's tours that normally goes up to Brimstone Hill. Around the fort, 850 British soldiers on the top.
Okay. Well, we're going to Brimstone Hill, right?
They charge a fee of $15 per person.
Yeah, I want to go.
You want
Yeah,
to go to
yeah,
the fort?
yeah.
Here's where we go when we're going to Brimstone Hill.
Okay.
So everything that was put onto Brimstone Hill was by the push and tug method. Some of the slaves pushing, some pulling. A few lost their life because
Wow.
the heavy cannon guns, the rope snap and run back and those to the back. So in 1950, they used to have a picnic up here every Easter Monday. They used to have a picnic up here at Brimstone Hill.
Mm-hmm.
The last one they had was in 1950.
Ah, okay.
And because of long time ago, you know, the ladies used to iron their hair with the ironing comb.
Mm-hmm.
And they said if you get wet in your hair, you can get tuberculosis, a bad cold, and you can eventually die.
Yeah.
Just a little rain start coming, the ladies start running, everybody start running, and a lot of people get trampled.
Oh no.
A few lost their life, so that was the last picnic they had here.
Wow. So that's why they stopped the picnic?
Yes. Now almost the whole of Scenic is used to head to Brimstone Hill and Easter Monday.
Oh wow. So this is Brimstone Fortress, and I'm gonna go do the introductory video before I walk around. So I need to so these are the famous stairways. Wow. Oh my god. The view on the back is already amazing. Even without me turning back. So I understand what she, ooh, look at that. That is wicked. Okay. You could go that way. So we're gonna do that later. I could go that way and I could go the other way. Okay. Anyway. Hello. Good, and you? Okay. Whew. Okay. That was fun. And then later, let's taking this first. Wow. Oh, that is a wicked view. Whew. Okay. Wasn't much of a climb, but ooh, the views are wicked. You do feel it. It's such a short climb, but you feel all of it. It is crazy how much you feel all of that. Oh my god, but like this, honey. Okay, well, I'm gonna just spin around a little bit and then come back. Oh god. I'm sweating, and it doesn't make sense how much I'm sweating because I just came up. Jesus Christ. Ooh, it is beautiful. Wow. Okay, anyway, let's those two islands you see in the back are Statia and Saber, and they are from Statia. So I'm just gonna say, tell me a few words about Statia. Tell me how it was when you were growing up. Tell me how it is now. So start with you.
When I was growing up, we didn't have any secondary school, so I left the island with 12 years old to go to Aruba
Wow.
The secondary school.
Crazy.
Now we have a secondary school.
So that's progress. And
I went to the secondary school. I'm his daughter. We have one secondary school now. We have 4 primary schools, and it's great. It's small. We have a population of like 3,200
Wow.
or 300. We have beautiful underwater diving. We
Okay.
have also really nice hiking. So we're really historical. We were once
Okay.
called the historical gem of the Caribbean.
Okay,
So you should
there you
definitely
go.
visit a time.
I love it.
And right now we're building a resort, but you could always go and stay at our local places. I always promote the local places.
So what's your favorite local place that someone should stay at in Stacia?
Local right now, I don't really know because I moved. I also had to move to study.
So
right
where
now
are you
I'm studying
studying?
in the Netherlands.
Ah.
I'm doing university in my 3rd year, so I'm on vacation.
So why did you choose the Netherlands? Do you speak Dutch on the island
Yeah.
or
We are Dutch. We all fall under Holland.
Yes.
ah?
We are all Dutch.
You're Dutch
we're not
island?
independent as yet.
Oh,
So
wow.
Seba and Stacia and St. Martin, we're all still Dutch.
Verstehst du ein
islands.
bisschen Deutsch?
That's German, but
I know, ja,
ich
ich,
spreche
ich,
Nederlands.
ja, ich spreche kein Niederländisch, sondern Deutsch. Ich komme aus Deutschland. Aber sehr cool, wir sind Nachbarn.
Okay.
Nice.
Another note, our island was the first to recognize America as an independent nation
A lot of people don't
back
know
in
that.
1776.
So
Oh, this is so cool.
Stacia Day is actually the day that we remember that we saluted the American flag and we recognized them. We helped them in the fight against the British.
Okay.
So we have that. They bring a boat from the U.S. from the Navy. I think it is not from the Navy, from somewhere else.
Yeah.
From the
Must be
Navy,
from the
yeah,
Navy, I guess. Yeah.
And yeah, we have Stacia Day.
Cool.
We're
Do you
on
have Carnival?
105th.
Yes.
Do you have Carnival in July? So your Carnival is in July. Awesome, guys. You heard it. I'm going to put my shot in with them. This is amazing. You are
Irving.
Irvin.
Alicia.
Alicia from Stacia. You should go visit Stacia if you love hiking, if you love nature, diving, and all of that. And they've got Carnival in July. Battery is going off quick. Oh, that's not good. I have to find a way to put that back. That shouldn't be going off. Wow. So the whole story of this is that it's one of the most impressive fortresses built in its time, but it was also built with African slave labor. And this fort has actually changed ownership, I believe maybe just once, between the French and the English, because the island of St. Kitts once, and Nevis once belonged to the French and the English. In the middle, the English territory, and on either sides of it, the French territory. And Brimstone was important for them. And the reason they're jointly owned is because they decided to join forces to fight against the Spanish. Oh, that smells freaky in here. I guess I can go out through there. I'm not gonna go out because I want to go up to the gun deck. Ooh, smells nasty smell in there. But yeah, that's what happens when a place is not that much, I guess. This is cool. Probably gonna be my favorite thing I have visited today. Maybe, I don't know. I'm happy I did it. Oh, see, yes, so there used to be a picnic here, and the last one happened in the 50s. And the reason why it stopped is that because the women used to stretch their hair with hot iron, they were told that if they got rained on, they might catch a cold or pneumonia or whatever. And during the Easter Monday last picnic in the 50s, it started raining and the women panicked because you know how we like to protect our hair. They panicked and made a rush for it, and a couple of people lost their lives trying to protect their beautiful crown. So since then, there are no picnics anymore. Oh, wait. Life at the fortress. A day in the life of a soldier.
It's the pink crown of punishment. Yeah, that one got bullet hole in here. This one they just spin till you think. That was your mind, really, why did you just assault on the senior ground. The appropriate sex with them. Man who will attract two crowns. Punishing them like that. The wooden house, the only matter of constructing the wooden house, which is so place, with waste and with the sharp edge of the wood, starting from so they could go off the flowers.
Colonization, conflict, and revolution. Okay. First inhabitants. So those are the two islands, the ones that the ferry actually would pass. Verrückte Dinge zu machen. Leute, ich bin klitschnass, verschwitzt. Jetzt gehen wir. Nur the Black Rock and then that's it. Okay. There's so much to see. It is beautiful. I mean, like, I think that you could literally, oh wow, us going down to somewhere else, you could literally come here, say artillery quarters, you could come here and spend a whole day just walking around the different structures, right? I think that you could do that half a day. Maybe a whole day would be like exaggerated, but half a day if you wanted to walk to every structure. I think I didn't go down there. You have to walk down and go in there. Oh wow. And there is a beautiful lookout. I don't believe I went up there. I didn't go down there. But anyway, I must not go to every one of them. There, battery low. So we're going to do a quick one walking through this. I'm gonna have to put off. I hope that he has somewhere where I can plug my charger. I'm just showing you this. It's absolutely gorgeous. We have to go. I think they're already tired. They're probably like, well, what is she thinking? I'm not thinking anything. If I come all the way here, amazing shots. And after that you see, it's probably one of
the impressive things you can see here. I don't want to say see and do here. There may be other things, but this isn't bad. It's, ooh, God, that light is magnificent. I know. Thank you for that reminder. Okay, let's see how as we do the round, just so I can show you. Oh, you can see from up here. Okay, just bear with me a little bit. We'll be done in pretty much a few. Wow. Oh God, look at that. Okay, so I think it's more important to show you around, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm like gonna power walk my way down, and where, oh, there's a way up, further up, and then we are at the uppermost clearing. Okay, there you go. Ooh, okay, 360. Ooh. Okay, we gotta go. I know. It was long. I think it took longer than I thought it would, but we're done. What was remaining on it? I think the only thing remaining is the black rocks and shipwreck. Black rocks, shipwreck, and yeah, that's okay. If we can do black rock and shipwreck, I'll be grateful. I know that I probably ran a little over time. I don't know by how much, but I probably ran a little over time. Is that the way down? Yes, I think that is the way down. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Oh, wow. I didn't use the camera because there's no time for that. I could.
Here is where we go when we're going to the volcano up in this area.
So this is a hiking trail.
Yes.
Okay.
You can drive to the bottom, but you'll have to walk from the, when you reach to the bottom of the mountain, you have to go up into the mountain.
Okay.
And then you have to go straight up on the top, quite a hike, and then you have to go down in a basin-shaped hole when you reach the top.
Okay.
It's about maybe about
2 hours?
4 hours hike.
In total?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So there's 2 hours up and
So
2 hours down.
Amazing grace, how sweet thy sound that saved a wretch like me.
The famous Amazing Grace was written by John Newton, and he changed to become a Christian after he survived a very dangerous shipwreck heading here, and afterwards he went back to England, became an ordained minister, came back here, and we passed the church where he used to be a minister, and I think the area we passed is called Newton Grounds or something, Newton Village?
Sandy Point, in Sandy Point.
In Sandy Point, that was it. So that is, oh, here. So this is one of the fancy hotels. I think oh my God, I saw this. So this is totally the other end. Thank you, Jesus. I saw that and I was thinking, okay, it's from the price, it's not so bad in compared to the other ones, but now I know.
Right.
Yeah, because you're at the end of the world. Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Okay.
Arthur Davis, the overseer was named Arthur Davis. The bull belongs to him.
Okay.
This is St. Paul's, the most northern village here in St. Louis.
Oh wow.
This is a cricket football field here. American say football. Soccer, we say football.
Yeah.
Yes. This is Robert Rowley Bradshaw, statue of Robert Rowley Bradshaw. Social Security building name of him too. He was from this village, St. Paul's, our first national hero, the first Premier of St. Kitts Nevis and Anguilla. He's the one of them who helped nationalize the land for the petition.
Okay.
He was from this village, one of our former Prime Minister.
You have a local number, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was asking.
See the breadfruit?
Okay. Ah, there. I see it now. Yeah.
You can use it like a potato. You can roast it, bake it, and somebody give you breadfruit salad. You think it's potato salad.
Oh, really?
They tell you it's breadfruit.
Okay.
Like 1946. This is Dieppe Bay. Dieppe Bay is the first French town. Here is where Pierre des Namboc, the gentleman who settled the island for the French, landed.
Here.
Yes, in Dieppe Bay. And he landed here because he was badly battered by a Spanish fleet. So he ended up running aground here.
Okay.
So he had to get his ship back together. Took him a few years. So he ended up live here, Dieppe Bay. Down here used to be the storeroom for the French over here, and a gentleman out of New Jersey ended up
Buying it?
Yes, it's only the storeroom for the French.
Okay.
They call it Dieppe Bay because he sailed out of Dieppe in France. So when he come here, he call it Dieppe Bay.
Okay.
Dieppe Bay. When he bought it, he called it Scenic. Just bought a property that was in 1960. Just bought a property.
Carry go.
We have some sugarcane plant here. It's part of the Grass family sugarcane.
Yeah. Wow. So next top of the volcano,
Yes, the ice point of Mount Liamuiga.
they're playing football or something. I think so. Yeah, what else would there be? It's a goalpost.
That's the goal.
It's a goalpost. Hey, I see the ball.
Hey, happy the flag.
Oh, now, oh, this is impressive. Wow. And they're goats or something.
Used to
isn't it?
be like what used to be the old wheel spinning around.
Wow. And now Stacia and Saba look really very close. That's them there, no?
Yeah.
Wow. From here they look very close. Crazy. So guys, we are going to Black Rocks and I have borrowed Dion St. Kitts flag, which I will put back in the car later. And this area we are in is called what again?
This is Bellevue.
Bellevue, okay.
In French, beautiful view.
Beautiful view. I love the
Only
buildings.
problem though, this is the most rocky area in St. Kitts.
Ah.
Because of the volcanic eruption, the lava flow from the mountain to the sea. So it caused the soil to be rocky.
So it's not very...
So when you're digging other villages, you only need maybe a pickaxe and dig a shovel. But this one, you need a backhoe.
What's a backhoe?
A thing, bulldozer.
Oh wow, to be able
Yes,
to dig?
Yes,
Oh,
because
wow.
a lot of rocks.
Okay, underneath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down here, I think, then there's an area down there where you could see the rocks much better than over here. So we
Okay.
go over here first.
Yeah, we look here and then
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it make it like steps to go down there.
Wow. So these things we're seeing are formed from the volcano?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Lava rocks.
Wow. It is amazing. Crazy. Wow. Guys, this is crazy. All of this are lava rocks and the Atlantic is being itself. So let me stop there. Oh my God. Can you see it? It's crazy. It is crazy. My God. Oh my God. Let's get a picture. Oh, selfie. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh. Okay, first of all, I need to get this. This is, wow. Do you see that? Okay. It's not that bad. Ah, they poured cement. Oh, it's not bad.
Like steps.
Yeah, it's cute. Because I thought they were empty. Ah, okay. It's actually a very short distance. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, I see. Oh my God. Guys. Up to, ooh, okay, so these are the ones we were seeing. So you can go completely down to the rocks. What are those plastic?
Probably when the sea, sometimes the sea is so rough that
It washes up the plastic.
yeah, whatever it
Wow.
over here.
Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna take a picture. I don't need to go further down. Can you hear the Atlantic behind me? This is really crazy. You can come down here and be very close to these lava rocks. And you can see behind me Statia and Saba, which are the two Dutch islands. Also like St. Martin. But right here, oh my God, look at this and look at the force of the Atlantic. And sometimes it washes up plastic. So all the things that we throw in, it comes out somewhere in the world. So FYI, be careful what you do with our only planet that we have. So we're gonna go back up, but this was amazing. There she is. She came down. She came down. Okay. She ever did see me taking a selfie of you taking a selfie. By the way, Dion, say hi. This is Dion.
Hi.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it now for about 12 years.
Wow. So what kind of tours and services do you offer?
I offer tours, services. We go like island tour, go right around the island, give you the history of the island. We are rich in history here.
Cool.
We also do half island. You don't have to do, you do beach excursion, everything. Lovely
Perfect.
here. So
Perfect.
you can always come on down to St. Kitts.
Awesome,
Yeah,
guys, you heard that.
everybody.
You heard that. So you need a tour guide, you better hit my man Dion up. He's been amazing. We called him on short notice. He showed up on time. He's taking us around, giving us history. And if there's anything I love, is good service. So you're looking for good service, you better hit Dion up. I'm gonna put his number in. Now we're heading up to our final and last stop, which is Timothy Hill. And hopefully we're gonna get beautiful sunset there. So keeping you posted. Sun is gone. It's still not inhabitable, no?
Yes, all they do move the town from the south to the north of the island.
So the south is still not habitable.
Yes.
Wow.
To the left here, that's the base product where we get all our blocks or concrete when we are building the quarry to once is the only living.
I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Yours truly, Liesel81.